Hello everyone, this is Ivan Los, your tutor for today's topic, the Gauss-Seidel elimination method. Gauss-Seidel elimination method is one of the three methods that can be used in determining the value of the variables in given equations. It also follows the equation ax equals to b, but this time it will not follow a suitable matrix, but formula must be used to get the x1, x2, and x3. By using this pattern, by this assignment for each number of variables and placing it into the formula, we can find the answer x1, x2, and x3. Let's get an example. To know if the equations are diagonally dominant, we can use the Gauss-Seidel convergence theorem by assigning a number in the equation that is the highest of the addition of the other two variables. Like for example, 12 is greater than 3 plus negative 5. Absolute value of negative 5. Then 5 is greater than 3 plus 1. And 13 is greater than 7 plus 3. It is 8, 4, and 10. The equations are diagonally dominant, so we can transfer it into a matrix. The initial guess for this example for x1, x2, x3 are 101. Formula. Using the formula, x1 equals to b equals to 1 1 minus 3 x2 plus 0 plus 5 x3 1 over 12 is the A11. The answer will be 0.5. x2 equals to 28 minus 0.5 negative 1 times 0.5 as the new x1, so 0.5 minus 3 1 as the x3 over 5. The answer will be 4.9. x3 equals to 76 minus 3 x1 as times 3 x1 as new 0.5 minus 7 x2, the new x2 4.9 over 30. Also will be 3.09 2, 3. In solving the absolute relative approximate error, you must follow this equation. EA equals to new value minus old value over the new value times 100. EA1 equals to 0.5 minus 1 equals 0.5 times 100 equals to 100%. Equals to 4.9 minus 0 over 4.9 times 100 equals 100%. EA3 equals to 3.0923 minus 1 0923 plus 100 equals to 67.66%. Now, the range of error in the three variables are still sparse, so it's unsuitable for the three values. So we must perform second, third, fourth iterations in order to get the true value of the x1, x2, and x3. After iteration from first iteration to fifth iteration, we get this. First, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We perform the algorithm as stated here, and put it in a table for organizing the values. Notice that for every iteration, the error becomes random but becomes near from the true value. For the A1, A2, A3, or x1, x2, x3. In the sixth iteration, the value of the x1, x2, x3 is 0.9919, x2 is 3.001, 4.001, which is near from the true value of 134. The errors for the sixth iteration is 0.74%, 0.10%, and 0.001%, which means that we get the correct answer.